Good evening, dear viewers. Thanks for joining us in the 6 p.m. newscast on Equinoxe television, where we are broadcasting live from the nation's economic capital city, Douala. I am Innocent Ajay. In our major stories, Reverend Father Kennedy Akondu from the Manfe Diocese officially resigned from ministerial priestly service. He tabled his resignation letter to the Bishop of Manfe Diocese, stressing it should be forwarded to Rome. Find out the burning reasons which chased him out of priesthood in this edition of the news. And also, will the Minister of Public Health or Minister of Public Works give another April Fool promise to the population of the Northwest region after that of the Prime Minister? The Bamenda Babaju road under maintenance will be completed by end of this year. A question coming at a time Minister Emmanuel Ganu Jomesi visits the conflict-stricken region to supervise works carried out so far and for acceleration to leave the population who have suffered for years to move out and into the Northwest region. Those were major stories, details and more in a jiffy. Good evening once more to you viewers. Thanks for joining us in this edition of the 6 p.m. newscast on Equinoxe television. We begin with news in the south region of Cameroon to say denizens in the city of Bolova started the week amid tension. Sources advance reason to be the killing of a commercial motorbike rider allegedly by a speeding police vehicle yesterday at a place called Karifu Mvondo. The young motorbike rider did not survive. Early this Monday, motorbike riders stormed the streets protesting, demanding justice for their deceased colleague. Similar incidents happened months back at the Fish Pond area in Bamenda, Northwest region. Two civilians on board a motorbike were crushed to death by a speeding police vehicle. Bike riders and the population paraded the commercial avenue and major streets with the corps demanding justice. Another Cameroonian priest has resigned from priesthood. Reverend Father Kennedy Akondu from the Manfe Diocese in the Manu division of the Southwest region of Cameroon filed his resignation letter to Bishop Fondong Abangalo on July 1, 2023, asking it should be submitted to Rome. According to the priest residing in the United States of America, the Church of Manfe from August 23, 2013, it became more of a political battlefield where love of money and power stole away the joy, love, peace, happiness, and spirituality of the priestly life and service. All this caused his resignation. Father Kennedy Akondu indicated in the letter he is not a politician and will never try to be one in the church. He, however, recommended three things for the Manfe Diocese and the Bamenda Archdiocese. First, bishops should take a special ministry, the pastoral care of priests, treating them as brothers and also as co-workers. Secondly, the bishops should try to be fathers, spiritual fathers to the priests, and try not to gossip and talk negatively about them, especially in public, to Christians and the priest's relatives who have money. And lastly, more love should descend from the bishop's house to the presbytery so that priests, as instruments of evangelization, are encouraged to do the work. The resignation of the resigned Father Kennedy Akondu pledges to spiritually stand by Christians while deeply indulging more in works of charity, feeding the hungry, clothing the naked, housing the homeless, and offering solace to the downtrodden of the society. And on to something else now. The garbage equation has remained a menace across the Northwest region, with waste abandoned on the streets and in markets. In the face of the health hazard disposed to the health and well-being of the population, the mayor of Tuba Council says recycling waste is a better option, as the state will save about 16 million francs CFA per 2 classrooms constructed using plastic waste. Mu Stella, a Northwest Regional Correspondent, has more.
At major road junctions and markets in the city of Bamenda, the odor emanating from heaps of decomposing garbage pollutes the entire air. The Hygiene and Sanitation Department of the Bamenda City Council seems not to worry about the health and well-being of its citizens. Outside the city of Bamenda, garbage disposal remains a major challenge for councils. In the quest for seeking better waste management techniques, council workers of the Nkor Council have ended a training in waste transformation offered by the Tuba Council.
In Nkor, as I actually say, we have 4 big markets. So on the market days, people threw a lot of waste around the place. So much that the next day when you come there, you find heaps and heaps of waste papers. We're gathering them and burning. Just set fire on them, thinking that we're doing something good. But when I discovered what we were doing here, I then said, no, let me stop the burning and then go into the production as it's doing, to produce pavement blocks.
According to the Tuba Mayor, Martin Tanjong, the initiative of converting waste to wealth will save the state some over 16 million francs CFA, often wasted in the construction of classrooms.
We can produce 50,000 plastic bottles to construct us 2 classrooms, which the total cost less than 5 million for the 2 classrooms. Then my common rate is around 22 million. So let me say, if God help, before the end of this year, you'll see 2 classrooms with plastic, constructed with 2 plastic bottles in Tuba.
Speaking during the certification of core council workers, the divisional officer for Tuba called on other councils to adopt waste-to-wealth management techniques, as it is the secret to an environmentally friendly future.
Public Works Minister Emmanuel Ganu Jomisi will be in the northwest region of Cameroon from this Monday, July 3rd to the 5th. It should be noted to be in the region to appraise the progress of road projects. He will assess the schedule for the completion of the Babaju-Bamenda Road reconstruction works, whose Section 1, Babaju-Matazem, will be delivered at the end of this year. These works, which restarted in 2022, are organized in 3 lots. Babaju-Matazem, 17 kilometers. Matazem, welcome to Bamenda, 18.050 kilometers, and from welcome to Bamenda, École des Champions, 4.9 kilometers. The project executed with the financial support of the World Bank also includes the development of the urban crossing of the town of Bamenda over a distance of 11.990 kilometers, for which a consultant in charge of relevant studies has been selected. According to the minister's press release, the minister Emmanuel Ganu Jomisi also will inspect works that are being completed on the 9.6 kilometer long Bamenda Bambui Road serving the University of Bamenda. Local inhabitants and travelers on the National Road number 7 say the state of the roads has rendered traveling a veritable nightmare. Traders on their part say the poor state has reduced the number of vehicles on the roads, affecting businesses. For me, Armstrong Sana has more.
It all starts here at the Ndiat Motorbike in Bafoussam, chief town of the West region, for people traveling to Bafang in parts of the Open Cap division. A difficult journey full of uncertainties.
16 km après Bafoussam.
16 kilometers away from Bafoussam, the nightmare of users begin at Song Banjun in the Konki division. Here, Veta has relocated paving a way to the imposing authority of large potholes. The effect is evident on vehicles. With 40 minutes distance is now covered in 2 hours and even more according to road users.
Quittant de Bafang jusqu'à Bafoussam, c'est tel qu'on ne peut pas supporter, franchement.
Traverser Banjul jusqu'à Batié, c'est la mort. Tous les creux qui sont là-bas, les nids, même pas les nids de poules, mais les creux, comme si c'était des fosses qu'on a creusées en route.
The risk is all along visible, like the case of the bridge in Baham, ready to go down with any unfortunate driver and passengers. The beauty of traveling across the beautiful grassland of Cameroon is soiled by the very bad state of the road linking Bafoussam and Bafang in the open camp. Across the difficult journey, few vehicles make it through in a sound mechanical state.
Comme quitter ici pour Bafang, la route n'est pas bien et le colline qui est là-bas est trop mauvais. Il faut
Roadside vendors say the bad state of the road has reduced circulation, affecting businesses negatively. On an imposing signboard along the road, a contract to renovate the road is announced, but locals say more than just that is required to fix the road, which is in an advanced state of dilapidation.
And we now talk health. To address the problems of inadequate health facilities and other health challenges faced by the population of the southwest region of Cameroon, the Minister of Public Health, Dr. Manaudo Malachi, inaugurated the neonatology departments of the Limbe Regional Hospital and Emergency Center, Boya. The minister says this will go a long way to improve on the health of the local population. Malak Glory reports.
The population of Limbe and Boye in the southwest region in the past few months have experienced health challenges, with the highest number of cholera cases registered, adding to the inadequate health facilities in the region. In order to address this health problem, the Public Health Minister Manauda Malachi inaugurated the Sonora Private Ward Building, the neonatology departments of the Regional Hospital Limbe and the Emergency Center Boye, with 6 new equipments.
So in the Regional Hospital of Boya, we have inaugurated the Emergency Center as we provide 6 equipment. Here in Limbe, we have inaugurated the neonatal unit. We have inaugurated the VIP unit.
The minister assures the population that more is to be done to improve on the health care of the local population.
We are in the phase 1 of CSU now, so we have to do more better and to take care of our population.
The inauguration ceremony was in the presence of other government authorities and health experts. With the health structures, the people now hope for qualified personnel to provide quality health care to the population.
Onto culture, learning the Fefe mother tongue was part of activities about 100 children from the Upper Camp Division of the West Region occupied themselves with from June 1st to July 1. The third-term holiday, residing in and schooling in Douala, the mentors and initiators of this initiative decided to be shepherds so that these children are not lost in popular culture. Molding of these children did not only aid in school but also at home. The teachers, parents and learners encounter challenges during the teaching and learning process. In the general evaluation, these children recorded each a tremendous performance, wishing to bounce back next year to do better. Take a listen to one of the learners in this excerpt.
I was motivated because my grandmother, but she was the main reason. I wanted to know how to communicate with her, how to speak my language, to know my people, and also interact with the other youth who have the desire to learn our maternal language. Pronunciation of different kind of words. It was difficult to speak. It was difficult to pronounce. But I'm happy. It was a fun experience. I'm very proud. When I took my paper, the first thing I was thinking about, to see my grandmother's face, to see how she's very proud of me. I'm even proud of myself, but I wanted to see how she's proud of me.
If it was good for her learning the Fefe mother tongue, it was not all difficult to pronounce some of the words in their local language, and initiators of this project also encountered numerous problems. They expatiated on the challenges and also some recommendations to parents. Take a listen.
It has uprooted us from our background. So today, most of our children are speaking French, English, German or Spanish, but our maternal language, we are not able to do it. So I encourage all the parents to continue to teach their children the language of their father, the language of their mother. Most of the difficulty we had was to bring the children to understand the base of their language. Why? Because most of them don't even know what is it. So we use image of what we want to teach them, so that through the image they were able to understand, and from there they just grab and they understood what we are teaching.
The success was 68% that have more than 10 over 20. But that was not the problem. The problem is to call people, children, to do it. And notice that doctor that was speaking, some of them cannot even speak in their dialect. And we say that we have to call our children during the holiday and teach them and call those people. They have the knowledge to speak very well. Many people say that, yes, we have to do this.
Take you now to news out of Cameroon. On social media on Sunday, Senegalese opposition leader Ousmane Sonko called on the Senegalese to come out massively in the coming days on the eve of a speech by President Macky Sall, who must see whether he will be a candidate to a third-term presidential term in February 2024. And also, the population should join him to put an end to the criminal regime. Ese Lucy Liengo completes that story.
In a recent outing on social media on July 2nd, Senegalese opposition leader Ousmane Sonko calls for a national outburst.
Il nous faut agir pour la libération de nos détenus politiques. Nous devons l'exiger. Nous devons sortir massivement dans les rues les prochains jours.
This is ahead of a speech in which President Macky Sall is expected to announce whether or not he will seek a controversial third term in 2024. Sonko was sentenced a month ago to 2 years in prison for youth corruption. This sentence led to the most serious unrest in Senegal in early June, killing several persons. Ousmane Sonko thinks it was government's plan to exclude him from the February 2024 presidential election.
Au palais de la République pour soi-disant organiser un dialogue national, dont le seul objectif c'était comment faire pour écarter le président Ousmane Sonko de la course à la présidentielle de 2024.
And that he has been blocked by security forces at his home in Dakar since May 28. Macky Sall was elected in 2012 and re-elected in 2019. The revised constitution in 2016 stipulates that no one may serve for more than 2 consecutive terms. But Macky Sall's supporters are presenting him as their candidate in 2024, claiming the audit has reset the counters. He further says if the president does not appear, it would be better to eliminate him politically and relaunch the judicial machine.
Ce que j'ai dit est valable pour tous les partenaires du Sénégal. nous les invitons à être du côté du peuple du sénégalais et non pas de la répression contre le peuple sénégalais.
But in case of an arrest, he calls on all Senegalese people to stand up as one and come out massively to put an end to the criminal regime.
Tue et tire sur sa population. Aucune démocratie digne de son nom ne doit se permettre d'équiper ce régime.
Sonko's call comes a day before President Macky Sall's speech, wherein he will announce whether or not he will stand as candidate for a third presidential term 2024. But the coming days and weeks will be decisive.
This is where we end this edition of the 6 p.m. primetime newscast on Equinoxe Television. Thanks so much for watching. Do stay put, the company of interesting programs on the People's Channel. See you tomorrow, same time.